Thank you for coming to my session. My name is Alexei. I'm from Minsk, Belarus, and for many years I have been working with Sitecore technology, helping clients and partners all over the world to deliver best practice solutions. And today I'm going to show you Sitecore 9, latest and greatest omni-channel marketing automation demo. Before I will start with the demo, I have a couple of slides. So we are now in Germany, and we all know about great Germany products, but we all love Germany cars. So who loves Germany cars? Who has Germany car? Okay, cool. So the demo is about customer experience, customer journey, buying Germany car. And a small disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any Germany brand or something. And I don't own Germany car, in fact. So, yeah, I thought it would be great to be in context of Germany. And this slide illustrates omni-channel customer journey, spanning across multiple channels, offline, online. And when I saw this kind of image first time, like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, during Sitecore webinar, I thought this is probably theory, but it's very hard to make it work this way. And the important factor is that all those interactions across different channels are connected. So the data we have in one channel is used in another channel. The brand messaging is consolidated between different channels. In fact, with Sitecore 9 and xConnect, this is all really easy. And the demo that we will see will exactly repeat these steps highlighted in the diagram. So I'm going to demonstrate that it's really easy to work with Sitecore as an omni-channel platform. Okay, so time for the demo. And I will need a bit of your imagination because you need to follow my scenario. And so I start, that's not a good kind of screen. One moment. Okay, this should be better. So we start with incognito mode so that we have no information about our contact. And basically, our contact navigates to the website to start communication with our car dealership center website. So we are navigating to the website, and then the contact, which is still anonymous contact, will navigate to the family page just to learn more information about family car. Simple page. And then contact decides to sign up for test drive. So I have a simple web form, and I'm going to use an email address from a 1-minute box or something. It's actually extended to 24 hours. So this will be my contact email address, and I will call my contact Jeff, just that it's easier to pronounce, and there will be some random phone number. So contact signs up for test drive, and we get a thank you message. And what happened is contact was created with xConnect already, but if I go to the experience profile and try to find it, it will not be there because interaction is still within the session, and the session is not finished. So my contact is in XDB, but it doesn't have any interaction. And for that purpose, I have this end current contact link. So the interaction is now in XDB, and we can switch to Sitecore, experience profile, and see what we already have for that contact. Okay, so here we have Jeff. And for Jeff, we obviously have contact information. We identified contact by email. And we have one goal triggered, which is test drive register interest. And we can see that this contact is already matching a family car profile pattern because this contact visited a family page. We'll get back to this later. So there is single interaction in the online channel and a number of page events and a goal to sign up for test drive interest. So far, we haven't signed up for the test drive. So this kind of request will get to CRM system probably, and then manager will make a call to the contact, confirm the time, confirm maybe the car that this contact wants to test, and most of the time this information will not be available in Sitecore. So it is important to have this information in Sitecore integrated, and for that purpose enterprise companies will have CRM tightly integrated with Sitecore. And for my demo I will be using an Outlook plugin, which is being developed by our team. Basically, this plugin will recognize all emails that are available in the email addresses, and will query xConnect to see if there is any contact profile or contact information available. So this is our Jeff, and we are going to browse the details. Again, please consider this app to be a CRM kind of system, because normally you will have this information about inquiry in the CRM. And this is where we have pretty much similar experience profile. And so the manager made a call, confirmed the time, and we want to register this information with Sitecore. So I'm going to the activity, I'm going to select call center channel and test drive sign up, which is a goal, a goal. So now the test drive is confirmed and there is another goal associated. And if I go back to the experience profile and refresh, so we have second channel offline call center interaction in place, and there is a goal to test drive sign up. Now, as soon as this goal was triggered, marketing automation plan gets into play. So the start condition for the marketing automation is test drive sign up goal. So any interaction that has test drive sign up goal and that goes to xConnect will enroll the corresponding contact to this engagement plan, automation plan, sorry. And the purpose of this automation plan is to send an email to the contact just the day before the test drive will take place. And for that purpose, there is this listener that will check if the contact test drive date is tomorrow. So this is an example of marketing automation custom plan that you can easily build and you can deploy it to marketing automation engine. So I obviously have this condition set to true so that we can immediately move to the send email action type. And by send email, we mean a triggered EXM email. So this test drive reminder email is an email that is configured in EXM. And the delays that you see here are just for the purpose to have some time and explain the purpose of this plan. And what's cool about marketing automation is that at any point in time, you can click to see the report, and there we have one contact in this action type, and we can just confirm that this is our Jeff staying within this action right now, and there is 2 minutes delay. So for 2 minutes, this contact will be in the delay state. Normally, you will not have in real life this kind of delays, and normally if the contact test drive date is in a week, then the wait for test drive condition will go to the no, and then we'll wait for 1 day, which is a default Sitecore action type, and then we return to start. So every day, this automation plan will evaluate if the test drive date is tomorrow, and then if it's tomorrow, then it will send a reminder email, and let's see if the email is there. Okay, so this minute inbox service takes a bit of time to receive the email. Okay, so there we are, Sitecore 9 test drive, and this email tells the client that you should avoid attending parties because you have test drive tomorrow. So this email was received just the day before contact will go to the test drive. It's like a great experience, and with this email, we could potentially provide additional information to the contact. So now imagine contact gets to the dealership center for the test drive, and this is really innovative dealership center, and they have self-check-in at the entry. So I'm going to switch to a different screen where I will kind of self-check-in the contact. Okay. Give me a second, this is not looking good. A bit better. Okay, so this is like an interactive screen that contact can see while entering the dealership center, and contact will self-check-in here. So I'm just going to activate the self-check-in, and then the face was captured, and the contact will again identify himself using the same email address. So give me a second. Should be all right. So now this is desktop application, which is again connected to the xConnect, and this application has just sent the image with my face or the face of the contact to the cognitive services. Then cognitive services told us that the age of the contact is 40, let's say, and that this is a male. And all this information was again saved to the experience database. So I'm switching back to the experience profile, and I'm going to refresh the experience profile. All right, so there we are. We have avatar facet updated, and we also have offline store channel interaction. So the desktop application, which has really nothing to do with Sitecore, just captured the data and submitted it to xConnect. And it's very easy to update facets. In this case, there was also custom facet created, which is going to store the age, because by default, Sitecore doesn't have a field where you can store age. And potentially, you can use age and gender at a later stage of the customer journey to personalize the experience. And the email that was sent by the marketing automation plan is also recorded as an email channel interaction in the experience profile. Right, so now the contact had a happy test drive, and the test drive is finished. And again, this is an important outcome that took place in the contact experience journey, and it's important to record this information with Sitecore XDB. So we go back to the Outlook plugin. I'm just going to refresh the activities tab. So we have all the same interactions here, and I'm going to select store and test drive outcome in this case, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so finally we have outcome recorded with this contact in the store channel, and as soon as this outcome was recorded, there is second marketing automation plan that is enabled, and the entry condition is test drive, which we have just actioned. And basically the purpose of this marketing automation plan is to check if contact requested price offer for the car, and if the price offer was not requested for a number of days, then we want to send an email to the contact to invite the contact, to engage the contact to request price offer. So the next condition is to check if the request price offer goal was triggered, and it wasn't triggered for my contact. Then the next action is to wait for a number of days, and in this case it's set to 1 minute, just for the demo purposes obviously. And then there will be an email sent to invite contact to request price offer. And otherwise, if the contact has already requested price offer, we may want to add this contact to the hot leads contact list, and we may want to increase engagement value, we may want to change experience profile, contact behavior profile. Those actions are all available in Sitecore Marketing Automation out of the box. So again, let's see where the contact is at the moment. So you can see that the contact is sitting here and waiting for 1 minute for the specific goal to be triggered, and after 1 minute it will just move to the next state in the automation plan. Okay, so it's now here, and we just need to wait for another minute. So in this case, we make automated interaction with contact to invite contact request price offer. Waiting for another minute, and you can see on the right hand side there are a lot of different actions that you can use from Sitecore out of the box. Basically there is a huge number of conditions available for different type of scenarios, and we will see other conditions later on. Still in the visit listener action type. While waiting for the email, let's check if the experience profile has this information. Basically, we have this marketing automation campaigns where we can see where, well, it didn't work well. But we can still see the latest interaction was in the offline store where we performed test drive. So going back to the marketing automation. Sorry, this is the previous one. All right, so by that time we should have an email. Okay, so there we are. We have price offer email. So this email was again automated, and here we have a nice price offer for the well-known car brand. Now, Imagine contact finally purchased the car, and we will leave all the details and financial aspects aside of this customer journey. It's again important to record this information with Sitecore XDB, and I will just go ahead and use the Outlook plugin and record car purchased outcome. So we have car purchased, and please ignore the engagement value for different types of goals and outcomes. They are not well scaled. It's a different topic that could take place. So as soon as car was purchased, we want to bring additional services to the contact. And this is again where we want to use marketing automation. And the final marketing automation plan is, it again starts from the condition that the car was purchased. So here we have this outcome. And there we want, so the purpose of this marketing automation is to engage contact to the mobile channel. So this car dealership center has mobile application with special offers and services for the car owners. And we want to engage contact to get to the up channel. And we first want to send an email inviting contact to download the application. And then there is this condition which says that if the contact already had up usage channel interaction, then we want to send a push notification. So right now, let's see where the contact, so the contact has already received an email inviting contact to download mobile application. No, give me a second. Okay, so the contact is here. This one is from previous test session. No, this is also wrong contact. All right, so this is where the contact is, and the contact should have received an email by that time. All right, so this is the email, download app. So this email was automated again, and it invites contact to download an application that this dealership center has. Obviously, I have this application already downloaded, and I'm going to start using the application. So what I'm going to do now is to copy the email so that I don't have to enter it, and paste here. Just a way to deliver the email address to the mobile phone. So here I have a real phone, Samsung something, and I have an application that mirrors the screen of the mobile application here, and we have this Sitecore 9 demo application, and I'm going to use the same contact email address to identify myself in this mobile application. All right, so here we are. So you can see that there is a personalized family service plan available, and that's because our contact had family driving needs, as we identified many stages ago during online interaction. So basically, we personalize mobile app channel experience based on information we had from the online interaction many potentially days and a long time ago. And so now I have mobile app channel interaction as soon as I log out, and I'm going to do it now, and I will explain later why I do a second login. Basically, I have my marketing automation plan sending push notification, and for the push notification, this device has to be subscribed to a certain contact identifier, and we use one signal service for the push notifications. So when I logged out, the session within the mobile channel finally was delivered to the xConnect, and if I just switching back to experience profile, and I'm going to check the activity again. So there we are. We have offline app usage channel interaction. And going back to the marketing automation plan, I'm going to check where my contact is now, and my contact is now in the delay. So within basically 1 minute, there will be a push notification sent to the mobile device. And basically this push notification is a custom action type that was created for the purpose of the demo, and it gives you an idea that you can create your custom actions within marketing automation. You can get them deployed to the marketing automation engine, and you can have whatever parameters. In this case, there is a title and an item from Sitecore that will be sort of pushed to the contact over the mobile channel. So I'm going to switch to the mobile device once again, and we are just waiting for the push notification. Thank you for all tweets that I can see here. This mobile application is basically a Xamarin application that talks to the Sitecore GSS services to pull the content, and this personalized family service plan is something that is very well supported by Sitecore GSS. So the content basically that is coming is JSON, and this JSON content is personalized. And there we are, we have this welcome to SUGCON push notification, and there is a video from the previous year. So the push notification was delivered to the up channel, and that's basically the end of the customer journey. So we have customer interacted with multiple channels, offline, online, and this all information is available in the experience profile, and we can still continue the communication with this contact based on all interactions from all channels, and any data that is available during the journey was recorded, and this information can further be used for a better experience. So a large number of events, outcomes, and goals, and a large number of channels, including up channel, email, offline store, and this is all possible because of xConnect, and all those marketing automation actions are pretty much real time. So we only had a couple of minutes delay just because the delay action was there. And otherwise, you saw that every interaction in the desktop, in the mobile app channel, everything was pretty much real time, and everything was real time available in the experience profile. So I have a couple of extra slides just to give you a quick summary. And I'm switching back to the presentation. So we started with anonymous contact. There was no information available. Then, based on online interaction, we learned some contact behavior profile information. We identified contact. We have goal triggered, and we have some custom facets associated with this contact. In fact, there is a lot more information recorded with xConnect and associated with contact and contact interaction. Then we had offline interaction where we identified that Jeff is a male. We had outcome triggered. We identified his age based on information from cognitive services, which is some sort of assumption, but it still helps us to enrich the contact profile. And we have set avatar facet. Then we had the family partner was identified during the first interaction. This is a bit wrong, but potentially we could identify during the test drive that this contact has higher income. And again, that's the part of the demo that I sort of missed a little bit, but I'll get back. So as soon as we learn some contact behavior profile information, we can still set this information using xConnect. So we are used to updating this information based on visitor behavior, but you can also pretty much set this information using xConnect. So I'm updating higher income profile key for the income level profile, and I'm going to save it. And if I go back to the experience profile, again, just to give you an idea that it's all real time. All right, so we have a family profile, and we have 10 for the higher income profile. And so, sorry. So I'm going to repeat these steps. Okay, I got it. So using this Outlook plugin, I have updated the higher income profile key, and I'm going to just set it for the higher value. And again, sorry, that's not working as I expect. Do I still have time? Okay. So I'm finally going to set it to 26. So this is where we use Outlook plugin to update the contact behavior profile and set the value for the higher profile key of the income level profile, and we save it. So again, this is to give you an idea that you can use xConnect to set the contact behavior profile. So basically, during the test drive, the manager figured out, sitting nearby the contact, the customer, that he has a high income. And then this information can also be saved. And so based on offline experience, based on offline information you learned from the customer, you can further personalize subsequent interactions. And I'm going to refresh the experience profile. So at the moment, it's set to 16. And if I refresh, it should be 30-something. I think you get the point. It's less important what exactly the value will be here. The idea is that you can use xConnect to update contact behavior profile. So going back to slides. So based on offline interactions, we enriched customer profile. And finally, we have Jeff purchase the car, happy customer, and this is where we had outcome with monetary value. And in the end, we have Jeff downloaded application, and we have him engaged in the mobile app channel. And potentially, we could update list subscription facets during the marketing automation actions, like add contact to the contact list and so on. So basically, those numbers are kind of not real, but from this demo, you can pretty much assume that for this demo, you can assume that around 40% of their interactions are automated. All the emails, all the push notifications that we had were automated, and consider this for the large-scale solution where you have a lot of interactions automated, and up to 80% of the interactions could be personalized. So all emails, all the push notifications, the information on the website, and even communication with contact offline could be personalized based on this single customer view, based on Sitecore experience profile, or based on experience profile available in CRM or in Outlook plugin. And this is like a very high-level slide that gives you an idea of what technologies are used here. So we started with a normal website built on Sitecore. Then we had desktop application to capture face, talk to the cognitive services. We have Outlook plugin integrated with xConnect to record offline interactions. But again, you should consider it to be your CRM integration with xConnect. Then we have GSS to provide content for the Xamarin application, personalized content, very important. We have marketing automation that triggered a number of email experience manager emails, and also subscribed contact for the push notification using OneSignal service. So this is the list of technologies used in this demo. And this is pretty much everything I wanted to show you. And the final slide is to thank our sponsors and thank you for having me here. Any questions?
Any questions out there?
First of all, thank you for such a comprehensive demonstration. So I do realize how many technologies you come into play in one presentation in 45 minutes. That's really impressive. What I wanted to ask is any information available on a GitHub or some blog posts, especially these offline interactions from Outlook plugin or Windows application or similar?
So you should definitely start with Sitecore documentation, which is great. And most of the demo is built based on information available in the demo. It was a little bit challenging to build custom marketing automation action because you have to use TypeScript and Angular and build it in such a way that it's not really traditional for back-end developers. So there was some challenge, but most of the demo is built using code samples from Sitecore documentation, which is great for Sitecore 9.
So in total, you had 3 marketing automation plans. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
Any other questions? Thanks, Alexei.
Thank you.